activated.
Let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. I don't care what you come over here and say, my daughter this, my daughter that, or whatever. At the end of the day, I don't care who talk about my daughter. I don't care who talk about my daughter, because do it look like she over here boo-hoo crying. Like she boo-hoo crying because somebody talking about her, okay? I told her, well, you don't worry about what people say about you, okay? You don't worry about that. And do you think I care? If she talk about somebody, it's a problem. But when y'all talk about her, it's no problem. Y'all get together and laugh about it. So I wouldn't care if she talk about people. That's her. She's a grown woman. She do what she want to do, okay? You are like I could go over there and chastise her, telling her, girl, don't do that. You know you wrong. Honey, she's a big woman. She's a grown woman. And I say big woman, I mean grown, okay? I can't tell her what to do. That's her mouth, okay? But I'm gonna tell you this, little mama, right now. Since you say my daughter talk about people every day, she do shit that I don't like, but that she's a grown woman. But I'm gonna tell you this right here, little mama. I don't care what my daughter do. I don't care who talk about my daughter. I don't care who say they hate my daughter and this and that or whatever. But this her mama. Her mama gonna say this. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with her daughter, okay? And we just gonna leave that like that. So you ain't got to come back over here and say, oh, but your daughter. Well, her mama done told you. She do stuff that I don't like, okay? But her mama gonna tell you again, ain't nobody gonna fuck with my child, okay? A child that I carried for 9 months, okay? And I don't care what you say, how you feel, what you think, or whatever. Just like I say, that's my child. My child. And I ain't coming on here. I don't care who talk about my daughter. I don't care what names they call my daughter. I said this right here. Nobody gonna fuck with my daughter. That's it. So back to, as I was saying, drinking my coffee, minding my business this morning, all right? Because who cares because somebody talk about you? These people don't know you. One thing, and I tell y'all all the time, one thing about I don't care who come on these channels and try to tear me down. Baby, you don't know me. You don't know me. And I stand in the paint for all 3 of my kids. And my weekend was lovely. My weekend was very lovely. Thank you for asking. Oh, this coffee tastes good this morning. I cannot, and I started that conversation off like that because I cannot come on my live without one of you bitter heifers coming on here, got something to say. I ain't finna go back and forth with y'all. Do it look like I got out my bed this morning to go back and forth with somebody? I got out my bed looking too pretty this morning. You might think I'm ugly, but baby, I know I'm beautiful. You might think I'm fat or whatever, out of shape, but baby, I know I'm, look at her. Look at her. Look at her. I'm 56 years old and some of y'all look like younger than me, look like y'all had a rough life. I got out my bed minding my business this morning, planned on drinking my coffee. So don't come over here talking about what my child do or whatever. That's her business. Go over there and tell her that right there. And I think sometimes some of y'all come over here to say that, think I'm finna step out of character and think I'm finna be around here arguing with y'all. I don't have time to argue with y'all. I'm thinking about different things. If it ain't about making me no money, I ain't trying to hear that. And I ain't trying to be on these YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, trying to argue and tear somebody down for a penny. Honey, I'm way better than that right there. Before I ever get on a platform and tear anybody down for a penny, honey, I end this right here. I would never get on this platform talking about I'm finna tell sister down or brother down for a penny for everybody to run over here to watch me Now what my daughter do, that's her business, but her mama don't get down like that right there. I ain't got time to sit here and talk about somebody. I got too much going on in my life to worry about what getting on my page talking about another woman, talking about another man and stuff. I got too much going on. I'm 56 years old. Honey, at my age, I know I don't do that. I don't have time to talk about nobody because I don't really care. I'm going through things just like everybody else going through.
Side eye activated.